Hey everyone! Hi! It's Opal Marigold back at you again. Today I'm bringing you guys a video about dealing with anger and how to deal with anger through utilizing art. So today I wanted to do an art session with you guys, and I just wanted to talk about anger first and just what anger means to me and how I feel like anger can become an emotion that suppresses your ability to express how you truly feel, especially when you suppress anger as a whole. So anger like comes out differently for different people. Everyone has things that they get angry about. Everyone has things that make them heated and hot. And anger is an emotion that can be either used for a great purpose because it has a tremendous energy, or anger can be used as an explosive way to burn holes in your relationships with others as well as your relationship with yourself. So a lot of times people have a hard time dealing with anger because of this fact. Because anger is such a tremendous energy, sometimes people have a hard time knowing how to deal with this anger and how to integrate anger into their daily lives without it exploding and causing negative impacts and negative situations and consequences to happen. So a great way to deal with anger is to find a way to release it, but also find a way to understand it. Because usually when we're angry, it's because we want to change something. And we can understand more about what we want to change about our lives through the emotion anger. But we have to learn how to express anger in a constructive way to help us and not hinder our growth. So this art healing session that I want to do with everyone is pretty simple. So we're just going to use this paper and we're going to start off like this. We're going to have 3 colors that symbolize anger to us. And I chose orange, red, and black. Just because orange and red are just colors that symbolize fire, the fiery energy that I feel when I'm enraged and I'm just like, oh, this is just that fiery energy. And black is just the deep, like, seated emotion that I feel that I'm trying to express, but a emotion that I might not even fully understand completely, that's sort of hidden to me that I'm trying to understand when I'm dealing with anger and I'm healing and understanding my anger better. So with these 3 colors, we're going to start off with pretty much drawing and expressing the emotion anger that we feel out onto the paper. And you can draw whatever you want. It can be something that's abstract, that's just you throwing the paint or throwing whatever medium you're using, because you don't have to just singularly use paint. I just use paint because I love any type of art medium with a clear, clean sheet of paper, and just use any art medium to express it. Just make sure that you have 3 colors that symbolize anger to you. So we're just going to start by just, opening this up. And, usually I would do, actually, like when I'm painting like an actual painting, like somebody commissioned me to do a painting, or I'm just painting like an actual picture that I planned out, I'll usually draw and sketch it out first. But when I'm doing art healing, art healing does not have to be this beautiful masterpiece. Art healing is just healing through art. You don't even have to classify yourself as an artist to heal through art. So this is not going to be all like pristine and clean. This is just me expressing how I feel. So I'm just going to take the paint and I'm going to finger paint, because I feel like this is just me getting in touch with my anger, literally, because I'm using my fingers, and these are the color, I'm using my fingers and the colors of anger and what anger symbolizes to me through these colors. I'm having a hard time opening that one, so I'm just going to get messy. And sometimes it's hard for me to understand. So this black is symbolizing the shadow side of anger that I'm still trying to come into contact with and trying to bridge in my life. So I have this, like, all this black, and what I do is if I have on some pants that I don't really care about, I'll just wipe it on the pants. Some people might, get up, wash their hands, or have something that they can wipe their hands off with if they're using a messy art medium. And then this is the red. This just symbolizes to me, like, the rage that I can feel, and it just sort of going into the black as me, trying to understand it. just has some black in it. Still trying to understand that anger, and then it's swirling around, sort of, in the way I can do it. I'm gonna get some more red, because I sort of want the red to like swirl. And as you can see, again, like, I'm not trying to make this all pretty. Like, I don't even care how, like, I'm worried about how it looks, but I'm not worried about making it this masterpiece. Like, I'm not Picasso. I'm just someone that's using art as a way to heal. Anyone can use art as a way to heal, no matter who they are. So now I'm taking the red, and I think I want to just interlope it more with the orange, because I feel like that just symbolizes what I was speaking about the fieriness of my view of anger. And see, as I'm doing this, I'm just sort of just allowing the feeling to just become the painting. And that's the beauty of art healing, is that you just get a picture of your feelings, and you, like I said, you can always go back to this and view it, and your perceptions might have changed from it as you use art healing as a way to heal. Alright, so now that we've drawn on one side of our paper our anger and released our anger onto our painting, now we're going to flip the painting, and we can do this after it dries, or do it, you know, while it's wet, depending on if you really care if it gets a little stamped, because sometimes I feel like that's a part of the piece. Because now on this side, we're going to be drawing something that brings us peace. So we're going to be drawing anything that brings us peace and anything that calms us down. So, you know, the best way to deal with anger is sometimes to find a method that can allow you to release the anger and allow you to calm yourself while in an angry and heated state. So on this side of my paper, I'm just going to use 3 colors, and like the last time how we used 3 colors to depict anger, now we're going to choose 3 colors that can be used to depict something that brings us peace, or colors that connect to peace to us. So I chose baby pink because light pastel colors usually make me feel very happy and just very joyful. You know, when I think about pastel colors, I think about the springtime, and I think about that joyful period after a long winter when you're coming into a hotter climate, and it's just, things just sort of come alive as everything is coming alive within nature. So this is why I chose the pastel colors, and also baby blue is a pastel color. And then I chose purple, and why I chose purple is because purple is just a color that symbolizes peaceful serenity. It just symbolizes this a deep inner peace. And I feel like when I see the color purple, it just to me correlates to the frequency of a heightened state of being and a meditative state. So this is why I chose purple. So I'm just gonna start off and do 3 little dots. That's just what I've decided to do. I've decided to do 3 little dots for my color. Putting them on the paper before I start. Blank space, allowing this blank space to become your peace, literally and metaphorically. So now I just love right now, it's just so white, and then I have this. It's symbolizing peace to me, and I think I'm going to take this serenity energy of the purple, and I want this to hold a lot of weight in my painting, because that's what I'm connecting to now. I'm connecting to this deep serenity. I no more allow anger in the sense of suppressing it and not understanding it, integrating it into my life. I no more allow that frequency to penetrate me. I understand my anger more, and I find deep serenity in utilizing my anger in ways that benefit me, and understanding that my anger is telling me that I need to change something within my life, and taking those steps to change my life, and finding that peace from understanding and healing through my anger and this pain. So yeah. So now I'm going to use this blue. I feel like it's a baby blue because it's symbolizing my intuitive self that understands my feelings always have a deeper meaning, and understanding that through understanding my feelings and what they're trying to show me, I can then also understand myself better and understand other people better as well. So this is what this blue is symbolizing to me, and this is what this is symbolizing to me. Now, when you're doing your painting, you could just be self-talking yourself, bringing yourself to that calming state of what peace symbolizes to you. But this is what it symbolizes to me. Yes. And then baby pink. So baby pink, I love pink because pink is just a color of love to me, and love brings me peace. Love, you know, divine love really brings me peace. When I see others showing divine love to other people in the world, and I show divine love to other people, it just brings me great peace.